Hello and welcome to English 2. I am Mrs. Angelotti, your instructor for the course, and I'm so happy to have you. This video is to help you be successful in the course, whether you're an FLVS Pro or you're brand new to doing courses with us. This page that we're looking at, the announcement page, this is your main page for everything, and there is so much information for you. So one of the first things you'll want to do when you have access to this page is scroll down and look around and see what's there for you. One thing that you'll notice right away are the huge words, help site. So everything that you do in this course, there is supporting materials for it, and all of those materials are available on the help site. This course does have a lot of worksheets and writing. It is an English course, so those are also the types of things that you'll find on this help site. There's help videos, there's more. It's divided by module. Some of you will start at segment 1 and do the whole course. Some will only do segment 2. Some will only do segment 1. So whatever you need, everything is here available for you. Also, you'll notice our live lesson calendar. These are live lessons with teachers. Live lessons are available. They are not required, but they are available for you. So you are able to attend any of these live lessons. We can give you credit for up to 1 live lesson per segment, but you certainly can attend as many as you want if you do need help with your assignments. Also, at the top of the announcement page, you'll notice my contact information, which you'll want to save in your phone so that it's easy for us to reach each other. So when I contact you, you know I'm not a spam, and it's easy for you to reach out to me when you have questions. When it's time to schedule DBAs, if you don't know what those are yet, don't worry, you'll know. There's a button for that. And I'm going to ask you to send me some student information after this video. And all you'll have to do is click this button here, and it will take you to a Google document with directions on how to send me your student information. Also, I'd like to point out the first assignment. So after you've watched the video and you have sent me your information, go ahead and complete this first assignment. It will only take you about 15 minutes and you'll get 100 points, boom, just for doing it. So it's an easy 100 points for you. Really nice to have. So let's get into the lessons. Now, whenever you want to get back to this page, even when we go into the lessons, let's say you want to get back to this page right here, the announcement page, you'll always get there by hitting this home button. Okay, so this home button will always get you back to the announcement page that has all of the information for you. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons that you'll see when you are working in the course. So the buttons that you're going to see will say lessons, assessments, gradebook, email, and tools. So the lessons is where the course actually is. These are where your lessons are and your assignments are in your gradebook. So if you're a segment 1 student, you're starting at the beginning of the course, you will start right at module 1. If you are segment 2 and you're starting at segment 2, you are starting at module 4. When you're doing your work, you want to keep 2 things in mind. 1, do your work in order exactly the way that it is. So you'll go 100, 01, 02, 03, 04. You're just going to do your work exactly the way it is. No skipping around looking for things like, well, I think this will be easier, so I'll do this. And, well, maybe I'll do this next. Because then the information becomes really difficult because it's all disconnected. Okay? And then if you're starting in segment 2, don't worry, you're not missing anything. These are their own lessons. Okay? So you'll just go ahead and start at 4. So to launch into our lessons, we're just going to go ahead. Once you have your menu open, this is what your lessons look like. This is your first lesson, 101, all about words. You can navigate the pages pretty easily. And if you notice, it's not a whole lot of reading. Look at that. It's not tons of reading. So at first you might have thought 6 pages, oh my God, that's so much reading. It's really not. Everything that is hyperlinked is a rollover to give you some information. Also, sometimes you'll see tabbed information. So make sure you click on all your tabs to obtain all the information. And here's the most important part. In all of the lessons, you're going to have these interactive activities. This is where the learning happens. This is where you're actually going to learn the material and apply the information. So you'll read it here quickly, and then you're going to apply what you learned and practice it. Sort of like a game. Think about it as playing an online game. So there's a lot of interactive activities like this. This is where your learning happens. So do your interactive activities, okay? Now you're going to find, as you get to the last page of a lesson, that's where you'll find your assessment. Like, okay, I read the lesson, so what is the assignment for this lesson? Every lesson does have an assignment, the assessment. So for this one, it's a quiz. So when I'm going to do your grade book, and then you'll go ahead and click on 101, and then you'll be able to access your quiz. Now, speaking of the gradebook, this is where you will really do all of your assignments. Even when you need to do your written assignments and hand them in, you'll go ahead and do that through the gradebook. So once you have, for example, 102 will be your first written assignment. Once you have that done, you'll come to your gradebook and you will click on 102. And then you'll go ahead and you'll either paste your work into your student comment box or attach your file, and then you'll be able to submit it. So get in the habit of looking at your gradebook. Your gradebook is also where you're going to be able to keep track of your grade. It will always let you know exactly where you're at, how far you're at in the course, what your grade is, and so forth. It'll let you know what you've submitted. If you've accidentally skipped assignments, you'll know, oh, I have to go back and do this because I'm supposed to go in order. Also, if you ever need to attend a live lesson, or if you're going to attend a tutoring with me, you'll need to use your Zoom account for FLVS. And that's what this will do right here for you, is use your Zoom account. Okay, so that's your login and password for any Zoom that you'll do with FLVS. And that's it. That's really your basics. So once again, you want to use your gradebook. Let's stay out of assessments. Do all the activities that are in your lessons. When you're doing your work, of course, you want to make sure it's always in your own words. Anything that you're submitting, whether it is one sentence or a full assignment, it is going through Turnitin.com to make sure that, it's in your own words. So it is important that you are submitting things in your own words. Make sure you're checking your emails. Every assignment that you submit to me, it is going to receive feedback. I'm going to give you really specific feedback on every assignment that you submit to me for grading. I'm also in that feedback, even if you get 100 on the assignment, I'll give you information about your next assignment. So check your emails. Read those emails. Just check them. See what's in there. It's important information, and that's the easiest way for you to read your feedback. And then for you to know, hey, maybe I want to revise this or not. Okay? All right. And I look forward to learning more about you. Once again, your next steps, send me your student information and complete your first assignment. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye-bye.